What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Andy's History Lessons. Yes, as you can see, I've got my porcupine hair like in my World War I video I did like almost a year ago. But that's besides the point. This today is the second episode of Fun Fridays, where I talk about a fun little thing that is irrelevant to history. Right now, I'm going to be talking about the history of yet another cartoon from the 1990s. And that cartoon is Extreme Dinosaurs. I don't know how well you guys can see that or read it or whatever. But yes, Extreme Dinosaurs is in fact a spin-off of the Street Sharks cartoon I talked about in the last episode. If you haven't seen the last episode of Fun Fridays, go check it out. But yes, Extreme Dinosaurs was a cartoon that ran from September 1st, 1997 to Christmas Eve of 1997. So it only lasted 3 months, roughly 3 months. And it was made by Deke Entertainment, the exact same company that made the Street Sharks cartoon. The Extreme Dinosaurs made their debut appearance in an episode of Street Sharks when they were known at the time as the Dino Vengers. The Dino Vengers was the name of a toy line made by Mattel Toy Company. Mattel was the same company that made the Intellivision console, which was a video game console reviewed by the Angry Video Game Nerd. Go check out his channel, by the way, and then tell him that Andy DeAndrea sent you and that he should check out my channel, Andy's History Lessons. Anyways, moving on, Mattel not only made the Street Sharks and Extreme Dinosaurs toys, they also made every toy from He-Man to Barbie and all that stuff. So yes, the Dino Vengers was what the Extreme Dinosaurs were originally known as. And then when they made the spin-off show, which was Extreme Dinosaurs, a spin-off of Street Sharks, not only did they change the name, but they also changed the colors of some of the characters. Now, before I talk about the color change, let me introduce you to the characters first. On the good guys side, we have Chedra, who is my bae in the show. Oh god, I love her sexy blue skin. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little R-rated. Oh man, I want her to be my alien test subject. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to control myself. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. And then we have the Extreme Dinosaurs themselves. We have T-Bone, Bullseye, Stags, and Spike. And then on the bad guys' side, we have Bad Rap, which is a raptor, Spitter, another raptor, and Hax, another raptor. And then we have the evil alien guy who created the Extreme Dinosaurs and the Raptors. We have Argor. Now that you know who's who, now it's time for the synopsis. So here's what happens. 7 Dinosaurien, I mean 7 dinosaurs, get captured by the evil Quadranian. Quadranian is the name of the alien species in the series. So yes, they get captured by the evil Quadranian named Argor. Argor originally creates the Extreme Dinosaurs and says that they should obey him because he wants to overthrow the Quadranian government and all that stuff and take over the planet. But the Extreme Dinosaurs are free thinking, much like the Street Sharks, so they don't obey Argor.
But you must obey me. You're my creations.
Wanna try and make us?
So then Argor captures 3 raptors, and then he creates the Raptors, who are obedient to Argor.
I'm Argor Zardok, your new master.
And then what happens next is Argor equips Bad Rap, leader of the Raptors, with a super weapon, which pretty much destroys the world that the first episode takes place in, which is the past. And as it says in the very beginning of the episode, it's like 75 million years ago or something like that. So yes, that world gets destroyed. The extreme dinosaurs and Chedra and even the raptors all take refuge in this crashed spaceship where they pretty much wait out in like this like cryogenic frozen state until they are in the modern day times where they get discovered and reawakened and all that stuff. So yes, it just continues on from there. Yeah. Now, as you can see in this picture here, Bad Rap is the purple one on the far left, and Spitter is the like neon pink or light purple sort of colored one. And Spike is that light purple, let's just call it baby purple. Spike is the baby purple colored one. Well, when they became the extreme dinosaurs, Bad Rap was given an orangish color to his skin. Spitter was given this like I think it's called mulberry purple color to his skin and all that. And Spike's skin was changed to iceberg blue, which I think looks really cool. That looks really bad. Speaking of bad, this show has a really bad intro. Check it out.
Something's really rocking on planet number 3. Modern man's got prehistoric company. A colossal fossil fuel, unlike anything before, between the reckless raptors and the extreme dinosaurs. Extreme, extreme, extreme dinosaurs. Tails that snap like thunderclaps, talking, stalking, raptor traps. Extreme, extreme, extreme dinosaurs. The classic and Jurassic form. Extreme dinosaurs.
Saurian, stop!
Let's fossilize them! Extreme, extreme, extreme dinosaurs! Velocitossing to the max, they fossilize them in their tracks! Extreme, extreme, extreme dinosaurs! The classic and Jurassic form! Extreme dinosaurs!
Yeah, bad, right? So yes, let me just say that this show has some funny moments, like this fourth wall break here in this episode.
Oh, typical human false advertising. It clearly states, so hot it'll set your mouth on fire. I ask you, where are the flames?
And also, when the extreme dinosaurs and the raptors fight each other, they can be a little bit destructive. Kind of like,
Oh my god! My god!
yeah. And now let's talk about weaponry. For example, Stegs. Oh, and real quick, I just wanted to say, as a joke, I was going to use this picture for Stegs for the intros of the good guys and stuff, but I just think that picture looks fruity. He kind of looks like a dinosaur version of Buddha with that Speedo on. And I was going to use this picture of T-Bone as part of the introduction to the good guys and stuff, but he's got the bed sheet on him. He's got one of his hands under the bed sheet. It don't look right. He looks like he's playing with himself. Okay, moving on. Now, with weaponry, the extreme dinosaurs, some of them have rocket launchers and all that stuff, but then they also have like their more human abilities, like their intelligence and all that stuff. And another thing, Stegs has the ability to do this like barrel roll, and then the spines on his back become like razor blades and all that stuff. It's a really cool superpower to behold when you watch the show. And Bullseye, the pteranodon or pterodactyl, whatever the hell you want to call it, his superpower is this really loud, ear-piercing screech that can cripple whoever hears it, including sometimes the extreme dinos themselves. And T-Bone and Spike just have their natural super size and strength and everything. And what happens with Bad Rap's weapon is in the first episode, the super weapon that Argor gives him gets destroyed somehow. And then it eventually gets replaced with a rocket launcher. And then Spitter, he has this like awesome chemical thrower. So he has the tanks that he carries on his back where he holds, different chemicals that he can spit out of his mouth and everything, or out of the acid cannons or whatever on his hands and everything. And most of the time he just spits the chemicals like napalm or acid or whatever. He usually just spits them out of his mouth, kind of like the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, kind of like that thing, which I think is awesome. And then Hax, who is my favorite villain in the show, he has these metal sheaths that are on his hands and everything. And as you can see in this picture, they become these like futuristic like laser swords or blades or whatever, which are really cool and really effective in combat and all that stuff. And weirdly enough, his tail is made out of metal for some reason. I don't know how that happened. And another thing, as you guys can probably see, my mother told me to tilt the camera down so that my chins don't show. I said I look like Chris Farley. Well, I want you to know that if I didn't do this stuff on YouTube, I would be living in a van down by the river. Moving on. But, yes, this show is another great show. I viewed it myself. Unfortunately, the DVDs are hard to get. This DVD that I hold here in my hand is actually in German. It is a 2-disc set. There are 4 volumes. Das ist Volume 1. This is Volume 1. And it was not published by Cookie Jar, like how the Street Sharks DVD was, the DVD collection. It was actually published by Pydax, which is a European publishing company. But yeah, if you have the black Xbox 360, it plays foreign DVDs and stuff like that. And if you don't want one that's in German and English, like the one I have, then you can get the Australian one, which is all in English and all that stuff. But this show is just incredible. It is so good, so entertaining, fun for all ages, same as Street Sharks. And real quick, my favorite episode in the show is the episode called The Monster of Loch Ness. And that episode is funny because of the scenes where Spitter is like playing the bagpipes and he keeps running out of breath and passing out and everything.
I've had it. Oh. How can anyone play these things? I think I'm going to pass out. Spitter, no! Not again. I hate being called. I had it. I'm freezing, and my lungs are shut.
You quit when I tell you to quit, you lazy lummox! Now play!
Hey, I did my part. I got this stupid beast to come. I don't see you being so successful.
I said play.
Yeah, it's just funny. It kind of reminds me of...
All right, we have a piper who's down. We have a piper down.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And my reaction to that one song they keep playing on the bagpipes is...
Don't you know any other goddamn tune? Huh?
Yeah. So, yes, It's just, I highly recommend it. If you don't want the DVDs, then you can search on Amazon for all the different VHS tapes. And they're really not that expensive. And it's the Extreme Dinosaurs cartoon, not the BBC Extreme Dinosaurs series. It's not that. Okay, guys, that is it. This concludes the next episode of Fun Fridays. Please be sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell after you subscribe so you'll be notified of the next time I make a video. Thank you. Peace out and rock on.
What are you looking at? I've done my job. If you need me, I'll be in a van down by the river. Come again!